सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं हि भारतमस्मदीयं मदीयम्
सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं हि भारतमस्मदीयं मदीयम् सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं
बुल्बुलो हि न सर्वे देशेषु नस्तव कमदीयम् पर्वतो हि सर्वोच्चः विहाय शशिरचुम्बी
पर्वतो हि सर्वोच्चः विहाय शशिरचुम्बी
स्वप्रहरेण सुवीरा सुसैनिकास्मदीया मदीया
सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं हि भारतमस्मदीयं मदीयं सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं
क्रोडे च क्रीडरता नद्यः सहस्रधाराः शपुष्टप्राणैः शनीरैः स्वर्गमिदं मुदितमुदितम्
सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं हि भारतमस्मदीयं मदीयं सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं
धर्मशमेन शिक्षा वैरितनो विधेया
धर्मशमेन शिक्षा वैरितना विधेया
हिन्दिः वयं
च स्वभूमिः
भारतमस्मदीयं मदीयम्
सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं हि भारतमस्मदीयं मदीयं सर्वलोकेषु रम्यं
बुल्बुलो हि न सर्वे
देशेषु नस्तवकं मदीयं सर्वलोकेषु रम्यम्
सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है आज के इस सत्र में। आई वेलकम एवरीबडी फॉर दिस वर्कशॉप एंड सर्वप्रथमम शिबिर गीतम। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम् वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम्। संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहम् संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्तो वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम् वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम्। संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम् वन्दे संस्कृत मातरम्। अवधारणम एफर्मेटिव सेंटेंसेस। अवधारणम सकारात्मक वाक्य। अवधारणम संस्कृतम अति सरला भाषा। संस्कृतम अति सरला भाषा। संस्कृतम अति मधुरा भाषा। संस्कृतम अति मधुरा भाषा। संस्कृतेन संभाषणम अति सरलम। संस्कृतेन संभाषणम अति सरलम। अहम केवल संस्कृतेन वदामि। अहम केवल संस्कृतेन वदामि। अस्माकं भाषा संस्कृत भाषा। अस्माकं भाषा संस्कृत भाषा। संस्कृत भारतम समर्थ भारतम। संस्कृत भारतम समर्थ भारतम। सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः। I welcome everybody for this workshop and today being our first day, there will be a short introduction and then we will proceed with our syllabus rather. Before that, there are some things that I would like to make clear about what is in this workshop. तो आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है। सर्वप्रथम हम ये समझेंगे कि ये कार्यशाला किस तरह से चलेगी, इसके महत्वपूर्ण कौन से अंग है, आपको क्या करना है, हमें क्या, आप क्या पढ़ेंगे, इसके बारे में आपको जानकारी अभी मैं दूंगा। सो बिफोर दैट आई एम अनम्यूटिंग एवरीबडी। आप लोग सब म्यूट थे, अभी आप लोग मुझे सवाल पूछ सकते हैं, लेकिन प्लीज हम सब साथ में मिलके कार्यशाला चला रहे हैं। वी आर ऑल स्टडिंग टुगेदर, तो देयर इज अ हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट दैट प्लीज कंट्रोल द माइक। प्लीज यूज द माइक विथ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। अपनी जिम्मेदारी के साथ अपना माइक को इस्तेमाल कीजिए। ये मेरी एक आपको सभी लोगों को रिक्वेस्ट है। तो अभी आप सभी लोगों का माइक ऑन हो गया है। हाँ, आप सभी लोगों का माइक ऑन हो गया है। नाउ यू कैन इंटरैक्ट विथ मी। बिफोर दैट, what is this karyashala? What is this workshop? This workshop, rather we have crossed offline as well as online both together. We have crossed more than 200 as on today. ये अपनी कार्यशाला की क्षमता है। Every this workshop initially was only of 10 days, then it was taken for 12 days, and now it is literally for 14 days. 14 दिनों तक ये कार्यशाला चलेगी। तो आप सभी लोगों से उम्मीद है कि उतनी तो आप पेशेंस रखोगे। अनदर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज कि वी आर वेरी पंक्चुअल इन स्टार्टिंग आवर लेक्चर्स। सो प्लीज, ये नया भारत है, दिस इज अ न्यू इंडिया, सो हियर वी वैल्यू टाइम। टाइम मैनेजमेंट शुड बी देयर। सो आई रिक्वेस्ट एवरीबडी टू बी पंक्चुअल, बिकॉज मोर यू आर पंक्चुअल, यू आर कमिटेड टू व्हाट यू आर डूइंग. Your punctuality actually proves your commitment towards the thing. If I am punctual, that shows there is a commitment that I have. वही मैं आप सभी लोगों से भी अपेक्षा रखूंगा कि समय पे आ जाइएगा, सभी लोग जो आप इंटरैक्ट करना चाहते हैं. Now, there are things like, what is this, how we are going to do it? We are going to learn alphabets. What are the aspects of alphabets? They are phonetics, that is the sound. Okay, the sound of the alphabets, phonetics of the alphabet. Thereafter words, and thereafter sentences. And in between, we will be learning the technique of sentence formation. ओके, तो आप सभी लोगों को ये बता दें कि ये कार्यशाला में क्या चलेगा. पहले हम शब्द समझेंगे, अक्षर समझेंगे, अक्षर के उच्चारण के बारे में समझेंगे. उसके बाद शब्द, और शब्द के बाद वाक्य, वाक्य की रचना, उसका कौन से बेसिक व्याकरण की जरूरत होती है. द बेसिक ग्रामर विल बी टॉट, दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड. नाउ वन थिंग आई मेक इट वेरी क्लियर, this workshop is for spoken Sanskritam. I had made it very clear that we are not going to teach any stotram, we are not teaching any other shlokas, nothing, only the spoken Sanskritam. Rather, very frankly speaking, अगर ईमानदारी से बात करें तो ये कार्यशाला में, हाँ हिंदी में अनुवाद करना रह गया था, ये कार्यशाला में हम कोई श्लोक या स्तोत्र नहीं पढ़ाएंगे. केवल बोली भाषा, जिस भाषा से, संस्कृत भाषा में आप एक दूसरे से बातचीत कर सकते हैं, वो हम पढ़ेंगे. तो उम्मीद है वही सभी लोगों की उम्मीद होगी. एंड बिकॉज जैसे ही संस्कृत आता है, वैसे हमारे दिमाग में, एज सुन एज द वर्ड संस्कृत कम्स, द फर्स्ट थिंग इन आवर माइंड कम्स इज श्रीमद् भगवद गीता, वेद, पुराण, उपनिषद, रामायणम. यस, दे आर इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट्स. This is actually our history. ये बहुत जरूरी है ये सब पढ़ना, लेकिन ये सब साहित्यिक भाषा में लिखी गई है. ऑल दिस बुक्स आर रिटन इन अ लिटरेचर लैंग्वेज. माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, हाउ विल यू अंडरस्टैंड लिटरेचर लैंग्वेज व्हेन यू डोंट नो व्हाट इज स्पोकन लैंग्वेज? I think so. We have all gone through our childhood, the process of learning our mother tongue. हम सभी हमारे बचपन से अपनी मातृभाषा सीखते हुए बड़े हुए हैं. तो हमें क्या साहित्य से पढ़ाया गया था? Were we taught our mother tongue with the help of literature? That is the biggest mistake. You have to, if you are not understanding spoken Sanskritam, अगर आपको बोली संस्कृत नहीं आती, then I'm sure you have to, rest of your life, you will have to depend upon translations or rather commentaries of the writer. आप लोगों को वो लेखक के विचारों को पढ़ना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आपको अर्थ ही नहीं पता. बोली भाषा तो आती नहीं है. बोली भाषा, स्पोकन संस्कृत इज द बेसिक. या thereafter the complication comes with the grammar. Complication nahi hai actually, actually it is a very simple format. The reason is why I call Sanskrit ati sarala. We saw the sentence Sanskritam ati sarala, Sanskritam ati madhura. Ye vakya kyun aaya? Why was that sentence mentioned? Because it is actually very simple language. Very frankly, it is the easiest language of this universe to understand. My dear friends, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 on earth. 2 plus 2 is equal to 3 on moon because the gravitational force is less. 2 और 2 3 बनते हैं क्या चंद्र पे? क्योंकि उसमें गुरुत्वाकर्षण कम है? नहीं. वहां पे भी 2 और 2 4 ही होते हैं. Why? Because that is the logic. Arithmetic. Simple. Arithmetic, logic and science. ये यूनिवर्सल अंडरस्टैंडिंग की बातें हैं. सिमिलरली, द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ संस्कृतम इज बेस्ड ऑन लॉजिक, अरिथमेटिक एंड साइंस. इसे समझने की जरूरत है. या सर, आई एम सॉरी, आई वॉज वेरी पुअर इन माई स्कूल डेज इन मैथ्स. अरे नो प्रॉब्लम, लेकिन 2 और 2 4 तो पता है ना. It is that simple. We are not talking about geometry and trigonometry and everything as far as Sanskritam is concerned. But yes, as you catch up the things, that is my responsibility to make the things easier. Actually speaking, over the ages, and many teachers even today, They directly start teaching Sanskritam on basis of grammar. How it is possible? Did my grandparents sat in front of me to teach me my mother tongue taking a grammar book? No. हाँ, कोई व्याकरण की किताब लेके हम हमारी मातृभाषा सीखे क्या? नहीं, सुनते और बोलते वक्त हमने मिस्टेक की. We did mistake when we were talking in our own mother tongue, when we were learning our mother tongue. Yes, even here, your mistakes are welcome. Those who are targeting to learn spoken Sanskrit. Now, to understand spoken Sanskritam, you have to understand the logic behind it. So, the workshop will move in a very logical sequence. Now, during the workshop, जब ये कार्यशाला चल रही है, उस वक्त कोई भी लिखेगा नहीं. No one will write. You have not to have notebook or pen in front of you when you are attending the live session. It is my humble request. Follow the norms and follow the method. You will find it, yes, it is very easy to learn Sanskrit, spoken Sanskrit. So please look after it. Don't carry any notes, number one. Number two, control your mind. Control your mind in the sense, if I am saying something, you don't jump ahead. Sir, if I said Namo Namaha, sir, what does that mean? If it is, I said Namaskaram. Okay, if it is good morning, then what I have to say? We will learn. We will learn. Don't jump ahead. Don't allow your brain to go ahead of the topic that is running. The reason I tell you. I would like to share my own experience with you all, which will guide you how it is so simple and easy, Sanskritam. See, I never had Sanskrit in my school days. मैं जब पढ़ रहा था तो स्कूल में, मेरे स्कूल में संस्कृत ये विषय नहीं था. मैं कॉन्वेंट मीडियम में पढ़ा था. आई स्टडीड इन अ कॉन्वेंट मीडियम. सो द सेकेंड लैंग्वेज ऑफर्ड वाज फ्रेंच. हाँ, फ्रेंच भी नहीं आती मुझे. इवन आई डोंट नो फ्रेंच इवन टुडे. दैट्स अ डिफरेंट थिंग. बट देन आई हैड दैट लैंग्वेज and not an opportunity to learn Sanskrit. And as a result, the youngsters, we were forced, our mind was forced that Sanskrit is a literature language. It is the text language where it is possible to learn. Okay, fine. There is no problem. Now, over the period of time, because of our culture of our family, there were shloks and all that things, stotras, shloks, small stotras, shloks, that we recite, but without understanding the meaning of it, without getting the feeling of it. आपको उसकी संवेदना भी नहीं होती थी. ऐसे ऐसे वाक्य बोलते थे क्योंकि वो श्लोक और स्तोत्र था, उसका अर्थ तो पता ही नहीं है मुझे, तो हम क्या करें. तो आगे जाकर I came into first contact of serious Sanskrit learning, like spoken Sanskrit, was in 2016, 2016 में, केवल 8 साल पहले. It was my first experience. But then, the teacher was very good. The organization is very well known, very nice. They are working hard. But then, I repeated the sessions again and again, and almost I completed 17 such workshops. But I could not understand a single word. मुझे एक शब्द का भी अर्थ नहीं पता चला. मैं समझ ही नहीं पाया. The reason was, संस्कृतेन संस्कृतं पाठयतु. Teach Sanskrit in Sanskrit language. Yes, absolutely right. Why? Because we learn English in English language. हम हिंदी में पढ़ते हैं. आपण मराठी शिकतो. આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં શીખીએ છીએ. We learn Telugu in Telugu language. Then why not Sanskritam? It should be there. But my dear friends, the problem lies is, rest of the language is the social language. As on today, answer, is Sanskrit a social language as on today? ये कोई सामाजिक भाषा आज के तारीख में है नहीं है. हाँ, हम बनाएंगे, वी विल मेक इट. We all together through Vedshala Gurukulam, that's the reason we have a mission, and that says Mukhe Mukhe Sanskrutam. Yes, that mission on which we are running. So it happened so that I could not understand, because it was something I started feeling that these workshops are for the Sanskrit teachers and not for common man like you and me. But then I was a little bit depressed and all that. But then suddenly my wife told me, Arjun, why don't you learn Sanskrit according to your own way? Oh, sorry. This has reminded me. I have forgot to introduce myself. I am Arjun Vyasaha. Mama Nama Arjun Vyasaha. My name is Arjun Vyas, and I will be the coach for the rest of the things. Yes. So I started learning Sanskrit, and before
Sir, video is not coming.
Sir, video and audio not coming, sir.
Sir might have lost his internet connection. He'll be coming in a while.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, everybody. I have been disconnected. Just a moment, please. Hello. Just a moment, please. Yes. Yes, I'm really sorry, everybody. There has been a little bit of internet disturbance due to which you all were being held up. And please, I suppose, bear with me because this is not in my control. It will happen because we are, dependent on other services, that is internet. So it may occur. But in case in future, if this occurs, please wait, be login till you get the message. In case there is a severe problem, then I will be calling off the workshop. But don't worry about the syllabus. Syllabus will be completed absolutely. Okay? तो हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. तो I was saying was where did I leave? Last वाक्य क्या था मेरा? हेमा, जय गुरुदेव. आप लोग मुझे सुन सकते हैं क्या? हाँ, जय गुरुदेव.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, you all can hear me, I suppose. Yes, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
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 sir.
sir, we can hear you.
Yes. Now, I was saying is about as I was learning for my own self, I tried and studied how a human brain operates or functions when it comes to language learning skills. And then I came across some papers, research papers of an Australian brain university. Australia it is the only brain university in the world, and that is in Australia. I came across there some important papers, and it was astonishing. When I started following their systems, I realized that I could understand Sanskrit much more better and faster. Believe me, my friends, it took me 1 year not to understand. But with this method, I could qualify myself within 6 months. That is on 21st of May 2017. I qualified as a teacher in Sanskrit. All 1500 Astadhyay shloks were kanthastha. There is a beautiful system. It's a difficult juncture to reach that point. But I could do it. If I can do it, I am not extraordinary, a person with extraordinary brain. I am just common like you all. Even you all can do it. Only thing is you have to follow the system. So on that principles, the slides and our syllabus is being designed. Number one. Number two is, those who are new, you will find there are old friends who have also, old participants of Vedshala who have also joined. So here is an announcement that you can repeat the sessions as many times as you want. As many times as you want. But only condition is, yes, every announcement, you have to fill up the registration form. That is for sure. तो ये आपको मैं ग्रुप में डालूंगा ना, and you will get the message. So that is the system. Now going with this thing, these are the things, and rest of the instructions I will be giving you on. Now there are people who have an habit about making notes. Then what to do? You are not allowing to write in the class. Yes, because you will lose the connectivity. You cannot pause me na when I am talking. Can you pause me so that you can write? No. And you cannot write that fast as what I will be talking. So as a result, if you are concentrating on your writing, you bound to unhear, यानी सुन नहीं सकते जो मैं बोल रहा हूं. You will not hear what you will not concentrate on what I'm saying. And as a result, that gap will remain. So what you have to do is, your YouTube link of live YouTube link that you have just received on everybody's mobile just before the class started, that link itself is your revision link. So after the classes, after tomorrow, whenever you have time before the class starts, you can watch that video once again, revise yourself once again on the topic. If you are preparing notes, ये जो हम बातें करते हैं ना, whatever we are talking in between, you can skip them. When it is subject, you can pause it, write it down, again start, hear, pause, again write, so that your notes will be at with the sync. It will have a sync with whatever the teaching is there. Am I clear, my friends? This class is totally interactive. I expect everybody to talk. Even if you make mistake, no problem. Your questions are very important even for others. दूसरों के लिए भी आप जो प्रश्न पूछेंगे वो दूसरों के लिए भी लाभदायक है. So, more you ask the questions, the more you are helping others also. But whenever I'm teaching in a flow, don't start in between. After every point, I will be giving time. Did you understood? Did you all understand what I'm saying? आपको समझ में आया? Then you can ask me questions at that point. Spashtam?
Yes.
Now, I think so. Rangarajan Garu,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rangarajan ji,
Clear, sir.
Mr. Rangarajan को एक doubt था. I read your comment on YouTube. You had commented, isn't it?
Me, sir, no, I'm came live straight away. I didn't
Straight
go to
away.
YouTube.
Then sorry, there was somebody else also with Rangarao. He said that I'm talking my pronunciations are more Hindi rather than Sanskrit. So that was confusing me, because I'm very particular about the pronunciation, and I will make y'all also very particular about pronunciations.
Okay. Your English is perfect, sir.
Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati equally good. Telugu by next year, yes, because it is my mother tongue. My mother, I'm half Gujarati, half Andhraid.
I am your neighbor, sir, Tamil.
Sorry?
I am your neighbor, Tamil.
Tamil, yeah, Tamil Nadu. We are from Tenali.
Okay.
So Tenali
Yes,
Rama, that
yes,
serial.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was from our village. हमारे गांव से थे, and very surprisingly, my grandfather from my mother's side, mother's father, he was a portrait painter, artist, very well known, a great freedom fighter himself. He has a name in the history, C. Nageshwar Rao, C. N. Rao. Okay, C. Nageshwar Rao. He actually brought out the actual real story about Tenali Rama to the public once again. So as soon as you get out of the station of Tenali, you will see the statue of Tenali Rama. Just observe the that takti lagate hai na, that board that they put. There it is mentioned that it has been done, and this statue was created by C. Nageshwar Rao.
So it is our opportunity that you are from the wisest person.
No, please, प्रशांत महोदय, ये नहीं, ये काय आपल्याला जमलं नाही साहेब. आणि प्रशांत महोदय का परिचय ये है कि प्रशांत महोदय की पूरी फैमिली हमारे साथ जुड़ी हुई है.
धन्यवाद सर.
उनकी 2 बहनें, वो जुड़ी है और इनकी एक कजिन भी हमारे साथ जुड़ेगी.
बरोबर आहे. बरोबर आहे सर.
तुमचं
धन्यवाद.
स्वागत आहे साहेब.
धन्यवाद. धन्यवाद.
आणि एव्हरीबडीज पर्सनल डिटेल्स आय विल बी नॉट टॉकिंग आउट. ओके, त्याला ओपन मी करणार नाही. पण माझं सौभाग्य आहे प्रशांत महोदय, तुम्ही आहात.
हा.
हा,
नाही,
वर्गामध्ये.
माझ्या बहिणीमुळेच मी आलोय.
आय
मला
नो.
तिनेच इंट्रोड्यूस
हो
केलं.
हो. सर्वात मुख्य म्हणजे प्रणितानी.
येस प्रणिता.
आज तिला एलर्जी होती. शी वॉज नॉट वेल, इवन देन शी अटेंडेड द क्लास.
येस.
हॅट्स ऑफ टू दॅट डेडिकेशन यार.
येस.
And they are repeat student. If you don't have Pranita in your lecture or Radhika in your lecture, I actually call them. Have you missed filling up the form or what? क्योंकि it is not expected. You are not there in the class.
Yes.
ऐसी बातें हैं. जैसे ये बैच में there are many like हमारे सीके गारू है, दीपक जोशी जी है, हेमा पाटिल है. तो ये सारे लोग काफी रिपीट करके हमारे साथ अनिल दिमरी जी है. They are all our exciting people, you know. They motivate me more and more. By the way, coming to the topic back. Now the things will move in a direction. I will guide you at every point. Don't worry, but you have to ask me questions. सवाल नहीं पूछोगे तो जवाब नहीं मिलेगा. और मैं समझूंगा कि आपको समझ में आया. I will think that you have understood even that point. But maybe, and I don't want to leave any stone unturned as far as your first journey of Sanskritam is concerned. Now tell me one thing. How many of y'all got a WhatsApp message suddenly from somewhere? कितने लोगों का अनुभव है? अचानक से आपको मैसेज मिला about this workshop? या हाँ, आप लोगों को अचानक से कहीं से ना?
हाँ, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ बोल है
Some of my friend dropped on group, sir.
हाँ, but you got the message, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, हेमा बोल.
The first time I joined also, I had got like this only one message from my
हाँ
co-teachers. So I said, I have to try this.
हाँ, अभी क्या होता है? You all had once you must have thought about learning Sanskritam sometime in your life.
Yes.
आपके दिमाग में था कि मैं संस्कृत पढ़ूं.
Yes.
माँ सरस्वती heard your sound, your request,
Exactly.
and she wrote the postcard in your name, which like a postman I am delivering it to you.
Thank you, sir.
वाव, छान.
धन्यवाद.
तो
Sir, I'm from Hyderabad.
अरे బాగున్నాడు ఎట్లా ఉన్నాడు?
Because
I'm also
Telugu
from
వచ్చింది.
Hyderabad.
So now you have a brother na sitting here, Sukanya.
Yeah.
Huh? You
Yes,
can
sir.
be proud.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I have my brother over there.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Yes, sir.
God bless you all. I will be calling everybody by their first name. The reason is there is no G, Bhai, or that thing in Sanskritam.
No.
You call Krishna. You call Krishna with Krishna only, na?
Correct.
हाँ, आजकल के जमाने में we have started writing G and all that. जय राम जी. लेकिन राम, God Ram does not want G. वो कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं. अरे यार ये कोई एड्रेस इज somebody else. He is calling somebody else with the name Ram Ji, ABCD G. But actually in Sanskritam, you एक दूसरे को पहले नाम से पुकारते हैं. You call each other by their first name. The respect should be within. It should not be shown. Sanskrit is a language where you have an opportunity to talk with your own self. We all as a human being are born. हमारे पास flesh है, bones है, we are a living. But there is a core essence that we all will believe, and that is what we call it Atman, या soul. आत्मा हम सब में है. Your Atma is your existence. do you accept that point or not? If Atma leaves the body, Arjun will become late Arjun. है ना? He will become a body. He will not remain Arjun. So, leaving that thing is Atma. By the way, how many of y'all have come across this incident that early in the morning you open the door, आप सवेरे सवेरे अपना दरवाजा खोलते हैं, आपके पड़ोसी साथ में खड़े हैं, there is a neighbor also who has opened his door, and you exchange a smile, isn't it? If you don't exchange a smile, he will make a comment, how rude he is. क्या अभिमान है इसको, है ना? He is very proudy man. He does not reciprocate even to my smile here. He is not even saying good morning or good evening. Am I right?
Correct, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Very true.
But have you ever tried to talk with your own Atma? Ever?
Mhm.
Which is your core of existence? That's the reason the language, the very simplified language to talk with your Atman is Sanskritam, because it is very simple language. And I yet remember the tagline of Tamil Nadu handloom, that is Coptex. Simplicity is the essence of beauty. Am I right?
Correct.
Mm.
Why Sanskrit is beautiful? Because it is very simple. That's it. Simple logic, isn't it?
Yes.
सीधी सीधी बातें हैं यार, क्योंकि ये बहुत सामान्य चीज है, इसलिए हमें आसानी से अच्छी लगती है. मेकअप के पीछे कभी सुंदरता नहीं होती, वो होती है सिंप्लिसिटी में. दैट इज द रीजन वी कॉल संस्कृतम देव भाषा. व्हाट इज देव भाषा? देव भाषा मीन्स द लैंग्वेज विथ विच यू विल टॉक टू योर गॉड. अरे ही इज गॉड, he knows your language, he can understand your language, he is God, isn't it? Then what is Dev Bhasha? Dev Bhasha is because our Vedic culture, that is Sanatan culture, I am saying. Sanatan means perpetual, infinite. That culture clearly says that every human being has a Ishwar inside. Am I right? Every living being has a God within them.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
ऐसा
Yes.
हमारा
हाँ.
सबका मानना है.
या सबका मानना नहीं है, हकीकत है. हकीकत है सर, हकीकत है. ये मैं जोर से कहूंगा. द रीजन इज, आई टेल यू, अगर सबके शरीर में ईश्वर है, इफ एवरीबडीज बॉडी हैज गॉड विद इन, दैट मीन्स it is a Dev Bhasha, means it is the public language, universal language. As we will go ahead, you will find it that Sanskrit is so beautiful that it is the world's first ever disabled, enabled language. यानी जो स्पेशली चैलेंज लोग रहते हैं, नेत्र बाधित, कर्ण बाधित, मुख बाधित, these people, they can also participate. They can also understand what you are saying. I will prove it. So it is the universe's first disabled, enabled language. Why it is so? Was it designed in that way? No. To make anything able for disable, you require science and logic. That is there in Sanskritam. That is there in Sanskritam. Will you all love this? Because I'm not going to teach you also shlokas. You will start understanding shlokas by your own self. ये जितना भी हमने देखा था ना, शिविर गीतम and all that, on the 8th day, at random I will be asking questions to the new students and they will answer me rightly. What is that written? I will not translate for you all. You will understand it. So, do you require translation of Srimad Bhagavad Gita? or you want to understand Srimad Bhagavad Gita?
Understand.
We want to understand.
Yeah, we don't want to depend on anybody's commentaries, isn't it? Chahe wo vidwan hai, they are vidwan. I have no doubt about it. Those who have given their synopsis or whatever they have given the commentary of the shlok or varnanam, that is absolutely perfect, right? But my dear friends, there is a question about Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and that is, there are 700 shloks. If you print only the shlok, the book will be so thin, hardly few pages. Am I right? If there are 5 shlokas, then not more than 135 page, 130 page. Not more than that. But then we get Srimad Bhagavad Gita translated in various languages, which is a huge volume. Why so? You know that? Because Sanskrit is an elastic language. Elasticity hai usme. The beauty of Sanskritam is elasticity. And what is that elasticity? For example, you all will agree that Bhagwan and Arjun, Srimad Bhagavad Gita was a conversation between Bhagwan and Arjun. Am I right? Everybody accepts that? वो दोनों के बीच का एक संवाद था, है ना?
बिल्कुल.
Yes.
शंका थी, शंका का निवारण था. It was question and answer sessions that were there. How can you expect Shri Krishna to tell Arjun, Bhagwan to tell Arjun, कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन? अरे my dear friend, that is a literature language. Are you going to use literature language in common conversations?
No.
Nobody will. I personally feel, I don't challenge anybody because I don't know the reality. My name is Arjun, but the Mahabharata was 5,000 years before, and I was there, but I don't remember during what had happened actually. Huh? So, I don't believe that only 700 shlokas were been told by Bhagwan to Arjun. No, I don't accept. Because it was a conversation, and that conversation must have taken minimum 10 days. If you try to go into the depth of Srimad Bhagavad Gita to explain that point, that one coupling or one shlok, you will require a lot of conversations, a common level conversations. आपको बहुत लगेगा, तो ही आप कर पाओगे. So, after 10 days, when Maharishi Vedvyas was sitting and he heard about this, he said, my God, Bhagwan has given the formula of moksham. मोक्ष पाने का मंत्र दे दिया ईश्वर ने. He gave you the essence. Let me pass it on to the future generations. आगे की पीढ़ी उसका लाभ ले. But then he faced a problem. He said कि even Bhagwan Shri Ram said the same thing. But then people did not understand. Did not understood anything. Why? Why so? Because Srimad Ramayana, I mean, sorry, not Srimad Ramayanam has 24,000 shlokas. 24,000 shlokas. As a result, the whole Ramayana was divided into khanda, that is divisions. And there are people who can have Sundar Kand, this Kand, and all this. These are khanda. Kanda, Balkand. These are all khanda. So the whole 24,000 shlokas were divided. And as there were divisions, there were many misconceptions about what actually Bhagwan wanted to say. And it became just our history book. But Srimad Bhagavad Gita is not our history book. Mahabharatam is a history book. It is a history. And that's the reason Mahabharata has 1 lakh shlokas. In Mahabharata, there are 1 lakh shlokas, but not in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. That was a Rapidex, ready reckoner for how to get moksham. And then he thought, Maharishi Vedavyas, this would be difficult here. Again, another Ramayanam, I don't want to put it. Let me compress it. Now the beauty of Sanskritam came in between with the contribution of Panini, Maharishi Panini. Astadhyay came into existence, and there were Panini, Patanjali, and Maharishi Vedavyas himself. All had contributed, all big rishis, many other rishis had contributed for the grammar of Sanskritam, and there he took the advantage, and the first ever advantage taken was by Maharishi Vedavyas, and he started compressing the conversation of Bhagwan without losing the real essence of what Bhagwan wanted to say. जो ईश्वर को बोलना था, प्रभु को जो बोलना था, उसको छोड़े भी ना, उसका हकीकत बताते हुए उन्होंने पूरे संभाषण को संक्षिप्त करने लगे. And when he started compressing it, he ended up with 700 shlokas. He said, my God, no. I cannot compress more than 700 shlokas. And that's how today there are millions of people who can kanthastha, means by heart, all the shlokas with the meaning of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, all 700 shlokas, but none in Ramayana. Isn't it beautiful? That was the elasticity of the language. But then Maharishi Vedavyas said, okay, what is the essence? What is the Kurukshetra? Kurukshetra is within you. Kauravas and Pandavas, or you can say Pandavas and Kauravas, whatever way. There is a conflict between two. So to understand, to give the summarization, how can I explain the future generation? They won't have time to understand 700 shlokas. They will not even have time to understand Mahabharata. Ramanand Sagar will have to make a serial for that. And the new generation have not seen actual this thing. Ramanand Sagar serial also. नहीं रामानंद सागर नहीं थे. कौन थे? रामानंद सागर ही थे ना मेरे ख्याल से. नहीं, बी.आर. चोपड़ा थे. सॉरी, बी.आर. चोपड़ा थे. बी.आर. चोपड़ा. या रामानंद सागर का तो रामायण था. बी.आर. चोपड़ा साहब ने ये सीरियल बनाई, लेकिन आज की पीढ़ी ने वो भी नहीं देखा. सो महर्षि वेदव्यास दूरदर्शी, he could forecast. Why? Because he was Sanskrit Sambhashit person. Sanskrit uses common sense, and common sense says the future will not give you a sufficient time. So as a result, the whole essence of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, or rather I would say Mahabharata, was put only in one shlok, and that is the first shlok. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samvetaha Yuyutsava. Mamakaha Pandaveshchaiva Kim Kuruvanta Sanjaya. My and Pandu's son divided, means he divided his own family into two sections. And that was the reason of the conflict. If you divide your mind and your soul, conflict has to be there. Isn't it? It will be. So, आपकी दिमाग और दिल में जो बातें, दिल is different, heart is different, your consciousness is different, and Atman is different, I would say. If you are into the depth of meditation, you will find it. So, this was a thing. But then Maharishi Vedavyas said, oh my God, future, in 2050 onwards, people will not have time even to read one shlok. They will not have time. What to do it? So he compressed the whole Srimad Bhagavad Gita in one word. एक शब्द में पूरा compress कर दिया. The first alphabet of the first shlok, the, Dharma Kshetre, the, and the last alphabet of the last shlok, Armam. Both put together, Dharmam. तो धर्म की लड़ाई थी ना. सो व्हाट वाज धर्म? व्हाट डज धर्म मीन? एनी इज्म? बुद्धिज्म, क्रिश्चियनिटी, मुस्लिम, हिंदू, अरे दोज वर नॉट एग्जिस्टिंग ड्यूरिंग दोज टाइम. वो बाकी के कोई भी पंथ या कोई भी रिलीजन नहीं था उस समय. सो व्हाट इज धर्मम? धर्मम इन संस्कृतम एक्चुअली इट मीन्स ट्रूथ, सत्य. तो लड़ाई किसकी थी? व्हाट वाज द वॉर अबाउट? द ट्रूथ, इजंट इट? So that one word summarized the whole Mahabharatam. Can you understand now the elasticity of Sanskritam, my dear friends? करना है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
चलिए.
Yes.
Can we start with our syllabus?
Definitely,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Any questions till now? Any questions? किसी को कोई प्रश्न है? हाँ महोदय, भगिनी, महोदय, भाइयों और बहनों, किसी को कोई शंका है तो इसी वक्त मुझे पूछा जाए. हाँ? Okay, fine. Now we are going ahead. Now when we say language, कोई भाषा की बात होती है. तो what is the essence of language? Alphabets. Essence means the language is based on alphabets. The script is based on alphabets. तो what is अक्षर? अक्षर पे आधारित होता है, वर्ण पे आधारित. यानी हर भाषा में अपनी एक वर्णमाला है. Every language has its own alphabetical chain. Now, first of all, understand what are alphabets. Alphabets, agar definition of alphabets, if you ask me, what is the definition of alphabets? I would say alphabets are symbolization of sound. उच्चारण का एक संकेत है. Every alphabet. Am I right? You all will agree, I suppose.
Yes, yes.
है ना?
Very well.
It is a symbolization. But then the beauty of the language, whichever language you learn, the essence is the pronunciations. English people are confused with the word pronunciation because some pronounce pronunciation as pronunciations, other pronounce as pronunciation. So what is the actual pronunciation of the word pronunciation? Is it pronunciation or pronunciation? Because Oxford Dictionary initially said it was pronunciation and now they have rectified as pronunciation. So what is the actual pronunciation of the word pronunciation? है ना? अरे आंग्ल भाषा टोटल कंफ्यूजन वाला लैंग्वेज है. How many of y'all can understand and know English? The most confusing language ever. Because there is no logic involved. अमिताभ बच्चन के पिक्चर में आया था ना, डीओ डू टीओ टू, तो जियो गो क्यों नहीं, गो क्यों होता है. These are something very common jokes, but we take it as a joke. But be a practical person, and practically, because there were lots and lots of assumptions and presumptions. Sanskrit does not have. In English, the word psychology, from my childhood, I am searching cycle, the spelling of cycle in the word psychology. I am not finding it. Then why it is psychology? If it is starting with PHY, then why cycle is starting with CYCLE? Do you have logic behind that? If you say honor, H is not pronounced, then why the hell it is there? So in Sanskritam, basic essence is whatever is written is pronounced, and whatever is pronounced is written as it is. In future we will be learning, if there are alphabets which are half by itself, the pronunciation will be half in Sanskritam. It cannot be complete. So there is no slang language in Sanskritam. Okay. So the first essence is Varna Mala, alphabetical chain. Now, one more thing is, y'all might be having a point is many of them must be not understanding even Devanagari, because Devanagari was the essence of Sanskritam, but not actual Sanskritam. Original Vedic Sanskritam had alphabets, 256 alphabets, basic alphabets, 256 basic alphabets in Vedic Sanskritam. But that was very difficult for a person. बहुत मुश्किल था किसी के लिए to memorize all of them. सभी को याद करना, उसका उच्चारण याद करना प्रॉब्लम था. So they compressed it, and in the process, I will not go into too much of depth. Finally, Devanagari was formed. Devanagari basically has 56 principal alphabets. Then there are combinations. That is different. That is combination even in Vedic Sanskrit. स्पष्टम? हेमा तुमचा माइक चालू है. So there is a differentiation where we have to understand it. Now, Devanagari, when it was created, there were 4 languages which completely adopted a Devanagari: Nepali, Hindi, Marathi, and Sanskrit. These 4 languages adopted Devanagari as it is. But then, again, rules of every language are different. Obviously, that's the reason it is having a different language. Hindi, Hindi and Sanskrit. Okay, they both are adopting Devanagari. Fine. Okay. Even Marathi is adopting Devanagari. Fine. But there are many alphabets in Hindi or Marathi which are not there in Sanskrit. But they are there in original Devanagari. So, समझने की कोशिश कीजिएगा. So, there are people, the peninsular India, जो South Indian side है, after Karnataka onwards, Odisha, Bengal, everywhere, downwards, till Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, especially for one of the person sitting with us is from Sri Lanka, Delhi. Am I right, Delhi? So till that point, they don't have Devanagari at all. So they are not conversant with Devanagari. Yeah, Delhi. You are now at present in South Africa. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, but similarly, lots of Sanskrit words are in our language.
Yes, most of the language. It is mother of all the languages. It was original language. It is original language. You cannot say, see, there is a confusion which was the first language, whether it was Tamil or Sanskritam. I don't want to get into that controversy. But if very frankly, what I do, I smartly work because I am Sanskrit Sambhashit. Na? I know Sanskritam. So I have to use my common sense. If a Tamil person asks me, sir, there are many words of Sanskrit in Tamil. I say, no. There are many Tamil words in Sanskritam. But if anybody who is not a Tamilian, if somebody else asks me, okay, there are more into this language, I take that side. Actually, it is mother of all the languages. So obviously, there are going to be essence of that. Now coming to this point is Varnamala. So whatever Varnamala, it is in Devanagari. But in 1900, one of the European had created a script called IAST, International Sanskrit, International Alphabets of Sanskrit Transliteration. Transliteration is different and translation is different. Translation यानी अनुवाद. You convert the meaning into the other language. But transliteration means you might be using your Telugu script, but when you read it, it will be what is written in Sanskritam. Very soon we are coming up with our app which will have a facility for everybody to learn Sanskrit in your own language, in your own mother tongue. By the end of this year, you will find this lectures also available in 11 languages. Happy? Fine. Let us go ahead. Now coming to this point is These are some things which are involved into our language and alphabetical chain. So for that, we are going to use IST also. I will be teaching IST also. So here, the alphabetical chain is called Varna Mala. Varna Mala means alphabetical chain. See, Varna Mala. What is IST? They are Romanization of Devanagari alphabets and the sound and the phonetics. Fine. So here you will find there is a dot below N. There is A having overline. We will learn all these things in the process. As with Sanskritam, IST free. है ना? मजा आया ना? चलते हैं. Varnamala. Alphabetical chain, in many of the languages also, they have the same principle. They are broadly divided into two segments. They are broadly divided into two segments. They are, the first segment is called Swaraha. Swaraha means vowels. Now, rules of vowels are different in English. Every language has its own rule. So you cannot apply the rules of other language in Sanskrit. You have to follow Sanskrit alphabet's rules. Okay. So Swaraha. So first category was Swaraha. And second was Vyanjanani, consonants. So vowels and consonants. So these are vowels, Swaraha. Vyanjanani means consonants, plural. Vyanjanam, Vyanjanani. Swaraha, Swaraha. Okay. So Varnamala is split into two parts. Now we will consider the first part of it, and that is Swaraha. Let us understand what is Swaraha. Let us understand what is Swaraha. Swaraha, it is said, Swarajante te Swaraha. Swarajante te Swaraha means the alphabets which are complete by itself, which are independent by itself, fall under the category of Swaraha. Swarajante, which are independent by itself. They fall under the category called Swaraha. So first we will understand what are the Swaraha, and then we will, from tomorrow, we will understand what are Vyanjanani. Am I right? Everybody? Shall I proceed? Any doubts?
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Okay. Okay. Now, as we say Swaraha, commonly, these are the chart that comes in front of you. A, I, U, Ru, Ru. A, I, U, Ru, Ru. Now this alphabet in yellow, ignore it. Because in spoken Sanskritam, we hardly use this alphabet. Actually, we don't use it also in spoken Sanskritam. So no need. But it is very important as far as Stotram is concerned. So the phonetics of it is Rlu. LRU. Rlu. That is how it is pronounced. But it comes under the category of Swaraha. So we have to take it. So this is the first set. Now, did you observe? A short A, E short E, U short U, Ru. Yes, this is Ru. North Indians pronounce this alphabet as Ri. That is wrong. It can be right in Hindi. Ri in Hindi, fine. But as far as Sanskritam is concerned, it is Ru. So, for example, the short Ru and Ru. The short Ru can be Rutu, Rutu, season, climate, Rutu, that is short Ru. Dirgha Ru means long one is Rushi. Rushi. It is not Rishi. It is Rushi. Rishi Kapoor hoga because that is name in Hindi or in Punjabi. But if you tell me, I will pronounce it Rushi Kapoor. Okay, so it is Ru. Apart from this, there are other. They are A, I, O, Au, Aha, Aha. Clear? Once again, A, I, U, Ru, Ru. A, I, O, Au, Aha, Aha. These are 15 alphabets which come under the category called Swaraha. They come under the category called Swaraha. What is the formula of Swaraha? Swarajante te Swaraha. This alphabet which are independent by itself, complete by itself, they come under the category of vowels, that is Swaraha. So, sir, are there incomplete alphabets? We will see it. Don't confuse yourself. गाड़ी आगे ट्रेन के आगे मत दौड़ो. डोंट रन इन फ्रंट ऑफ इन हेड ऑफ ट्रेन. ट्रेन को अपनी स्पीड से जाने दो. ओके, देयर आर अल्फाबेट्स एंड वी विल लर्न अबाउट इट. नाउ दिस 15 alphabets are subdivided. Now coming back, Varnamala divided into big division is two major divisions, Swaraha, Vyanjanani. Now Swaraha subdivided into other subdivisions. What are that? Let us check it out. For example, before that, let me understand IST. This is sound as not A. In IST I am saying. I am not teaching you all English. मैं English नहीं पढ़ा रहा हूं, IST की बात कर रहा हूं. So A, overline. What is overline? यानी longer one. E, I. E, I, overline. Longer one. यानी जब भी there is a dirgha, means longer alphabets, longer sound, you have a overline over it. Hema, please mic off kar. E, U. Now dirgha U में क्या होगा? What will happen in dirgha U is represented by U. Now in dirgha U, what will happen? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody?
बार ऊपर की तरफ एक लाइन आ जाएगी.
अंडरलाइन. नीचे लाइन है.
नीचे क्यों आएगी?
साइड में आएगा. ऊपर साइड में आएगा.
ऊपर लाइन है.
अच्छा, ये सब साइड में है.
इन बिटवीन है.
ओवर यू.
ओवर लाइन आएगा. आर यू श्योर?
नहीं.
Center of the U.
Right, sir.
Center of the U. Sorry.
It will be overline.
Yeah.
Because it is dirgha.
Right. Right. Namo Namah Guruji. Namo
Namah. Deepak Mahoday. U. Similarly, Ru. R under dot. Now, dirgha Ru. Rushi. How you will write? R under dot overline. All three. Under dot because of Ru, and because it is dirgha, it will have overline. है कि नहीं? Rlu. L R under dot. So that is the sound. Now you all understood what is the sound of this alphabet? Urlu. L is there. Urlu. Mind it. In IST, there are no capital alphabets. उसमें कैपिटल अल्फाबेट बड़ी श्रेणी के अक्षर नहीं होते, सभी छोटी श्रेणी के होते हैं. All are in lower case, not in upper case. None of the alphabet is in upper case. Am I clear? Similarly, A, I, O, Au. So A with E. Yes, in English also we have observed na egg. है ना? Egg. तो egg को कैसे करेंगे? लेकिन ईयर क्यों होता है? आई डोंट नो इन इंग्लिश. सो ए आई O, our O, and AU. AU is AU. AU means AU. Now, aha. So, aha. So, how is written? Like this, it is called anuswar. It is called a dot above the alphabet. This 0 means an alphabet, any alphabet. Over that is the sound is half m. That is Am I clear? Pigeon sound, anuswar. Sir, in Hindi, anuswar is pronounced as half n. वो हिंदी का है ना, ये संस्कृत में it is pronounced as half m. Okay, and in some cases even half n. What will be the case? I will teach you later on. At this moment, understand anuswar means half m. M. When I have to say m, I have to open my lips. M. It is half m. Okay. Now, visargaha. This is called double dot. Visargaha. It has the sound of half h. A visarga. It was a over here. So it had a visarga after that. So aha. 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 Am I clear? Please.
Yes, yes.
Spashtam.
Yes, sir.
Now the subcategories are a, I, U, Ru, Lu. A, I, U, Ru, Lu. They come under Rasva. Rasva means short alphabets. Rasva यानी short alphabet. Alpa swasaha. Alpa swas aksharaha. These are alphabets which has a short sound. So a, I, U, Ru, Lu. 5. Dirgha, long one. There is a spelling mistake over here. It should be dirgha. It is by mistake. It is a typo mistake. It is been into a long case. So here it will be a, I, U, Ru. A, I, U, Ru. So how many categories did we see just now? कितने subdivision देखे हमने? How many subdivisions? 2. Rasva, dirgha. Thereafter is another third category called Sanyukta Swaraha. Sanyukta means they are joint. Combined alphabets. They are combined. Now keep it very clear in mind. A, Swaraha. It is a vowel. I, Swaraha. 2 Swaraha coming together to create a new Swaraha. 2 vowels coming together to create another new vowel. Vowel means Swarajante te Swaraha. Now this is independent by itself. वो अपने आप में परिपूर्ण है क्योंकि 2 स्वर को मिलाकर हमने तीसरा स्वर पैदा किया. So E. Now this E with again A will become I. I. So A and E. A, I. It will become A, I together. I. Sir, यहाँ पे E क्यों नहीं आया? That is because of the phonetics. Okay. So I. A, E. I. O. A or U. O. And now O is complete. Again add A. It will become OW. How you have to pronounce? OW. OW. Owl. Ow. Ow. This is the third category. Rasva Swaraha, Dirgha Swaraha, Sanyukta Swaraha. Thereafter, there are 2 more alphabets which are remaining. They are called Ayogvaha. They are come under the category called Ayogvaha. Now, what is Ayogvaha? We will study. Now, what you see over here, it is a pure Devanagari. But this dot is an alphabet. वो एक अक्षर है अपने आप में. But that is in Vedic Sanskritam. So Devanagari has adopted Vedic Sanskritam and majority of the alphabets also. Then this has a sound. ये जो है, if it is an alphabet means it has a sound. अगर कोई अक्षर है तो उसका उच्चारण होना ही होना है. तो यहां पे उसका उच्चारण क्या है? This ayogva, this dot is called anuswarah. It is called anuswarah. Spashtam? Agre. Now, and double dot. And double dot. Half her. If it is it is her. So her, half her. That is called visargaha. It is called visargaha. So did you understand? Aha. How many of you all do yoga abhyas? कितने लोग हैं जो योगा अभ्यास करते हैं?
मैं करता हूँ.
आप करते हैं? हाँ, majority of us might be doing, yes, yoga abhyas. Do you remember Brahmari? Brahmari?
Yes.
है ना? Gives him Brahmari effect.
Right.
And visargaha, kapal bhati. है ना? Just imagine synchronization of physical fitness yoga abhyas, your eternal fitness Sanskritam. Don't you find it interesting?
Yes.
My dear friends, दुनिया की every language has different departments. Especially I am talking about Angla Bhasha, English. English literature means the language does not have science. Science is a different subject. It does not have maths. It is a different subject. It does not have philosophy. It is a different subject. But Sanskrit is the only language which has all within itself. है ना? इसलिए तो 4 वेद निकले. It was management. How to manage your money, how to manage your business, how to manage your family. All our 4 Vedas are saying the same thing, isn't it? So aren't you finding, are you not finding your science in your, I would say, Vedic literature? कौन सी ऐसी भाषा है? Which other language has this? Can anybody define me? Okay. Now, coming to the major point is, ayogva visargaha, the pronunciation changes. Yes. Rest of them, the pronunciation will not change. Here, the pronunciation changes. How? Not so difficult. For example, ka and having visarg, it will become kah. Why? Because this is ha. If it is ka, it is ha. So ka के साथ ha है, ha को हाफ किया, ha बन गया, तो ka ha. Balakah, balakah. If I attach this visargah with ka, so this will become ha, and ha को आधा करो, ha, तो का ha, balaka ha, balakah, balakaha. Similarly, if I am putting ni, so this ha will become he. Now this he is half. So nihi, nihi, rajnihi, rajnihi. Am I clear, my friends?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how many
Sir.
subcategories we have
4.
in Swaraha? One by one, please. Please
दीर्घ
participate. हाँ, रस्व,
ह्रस्व दीर्घ
दीर्घ, अयोगवाह, संयुक्त, अयोगवाह.
अयोगवाह.
4. No, there is fifth one, but it is not there in the chart. But it comes under the category of Sanskrit, category of Swaraha. 5 minutes और लगेगी चलेगा? 5 minutes more, is it okay for you all?
Yes.
Okay.
That fifth category is called Plutah. Plutah. Interestingly, it is alphanumeric alphabet. Alphanumeric alphabet. यानी अक्षर के साथ साथ अंक भी है. दुनिया की ये, there are only 2 languages who has this facility. One is Sanskritam and second language is Russian. Russian language use numbers in their alphabets, but their rules are different. I don't want to get into it, but here, world's first alphanumeric alphabets. सोचिए, क्या विद्वान थे हमारे ऋषि, है कि नहीं? For example, earlier what it was in Vedic, a, so 1 stroke, so 3 stroke, 1, 2, 3, but then it was getting confusing for many of the alphabets, so they came with the Pluth, and that is number 3. A, short one, dirgha, little more, so how this is called? Little longer, they come under the category of Swaraha. Now, rule for Pluth is always number is number 3, and it is attached only and only with the vowel, not with consonant. जब भी हम व्यंजनानी देखेंगे उसके साथ नंबर नहीं जुड़ेगा, केवल स्वर के साथ जुड़ सकता है, और वो भी केवल नंबर 3, not number 4, not number 2. Why you require 2? Because you already have dirgha. Not number 5, not number 6, nahi. Only number 3. So, another example. E. Now this is already dirgha. E. Now this is longer. E. How it is sounded? E. 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 Do you all find a difference between 3 sounds?
Yes.
E. 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 Another example. O. O. 3 times longer. O. O. Because O does not have dirgha. It does not have a long format. So what you will do? O. How it is said? O. Am I clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Now, interesting part is coming. And that is, this is the Vedic spelling of Om. It is not Devanagari spelling. The Devanagari spelling is O and half M. That is as good as Anuswar. So, Om, 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 Om. Am I clear, my friends? Have you seen, are you aware about Dayanand Saraswati ji, Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati ji?
Yes.
जिन्होंने आर्य समाज शुरू किया था?
आर्य समाज, हाँ.
एक सीक्रेट बात करूं आप लोगों को, हाँ? I belong to the same family tree of Dayanand Saraswati ji.
अरे बाप रे.
उपाध्याय, उनका सरनेम था उपाध्याय. I come under the same family tree. Third secret बताऊं, according to Gotra, I come under the same family tree of Ravan. तो क्या कॉम्बिनेशन है ना, लोचा है. वो बोलते हैं ना, केमिकल लोचा है दिमाग में. So Dayanand Saraswati ji, Arya Samaj, whenever they write Om, they write this Devanagari spelling of Om. They don't use this. They write this Om, but it is pronounced Om, Om. But sir, in yoga abhyas, they teach us in a different way. Om, Om. That is for your breath control. That has nothing to do with this Om. This Om has to be pronounced with short intervals, and that is Om, Om, Om. It is not Ma, it is Am I clear, everybody?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
So there are 5 categories, but this does not come. Pluto alphabets, they don't come in the chart, but they are applicable to each and every alphabet of that chart. Pluto rule. स्पष्टम? इसी के साथ आज का सत्र यहीं पे समाप्त करते हैं और कल हम दोबारा मिलेंगे। 3 मिनट्स का ब्रेक इंटरनेट की वजह से हुआ था, इसलिए मुझे 3 मिनट एक्सटेंड करना पड़ा क्लास। आई एम सॉरी फॉर इट। टुमारो अगेन वी विल मीट एट राइट टाइम। अस्तु।
हेलो।
हाँ
हरे कृष्णा।
हाँ, जयश्री।
या राजेश्री पटेल।
राजेश्री बोलिए ना।
Yes. Once again, I feel so happy to be part of this Kaksha. I really bow down to you, sir. If you accept my greetings, thank you so much.
No, my sister. No. I am not obliging anybody. It is my karma. I have to do it. I am a postman. I have to deliver you the letter. If you want to bow in front of Mata Saraswati.
Yes, and also to Dayanand Saraswati ji.
हाँ, दयानंद सरस्वती जी तो अद्भुत है, उनकी तो बात ही अलग है। आई डू माई दैनिक हवनम। हाँ, उनका जो सिस्टम है, बिकॉज आई एम अग्निहोत्री, ही वाज अग्निहोत्री, सो इन आवर टोटल फैमिली ट्री आई एम द फर्स्ट पर्सन आफ्टर, मीन्स देयर वर सम इन बिटवीन, बट आई एम प्योर अग्निहोत्री। आई डोंट स्टार्ट माई डे विदाउट माई हवन। नॉट अन्न का एक दाना नहीं जाता मुंह में।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
और नॉट एट ऑल प्लीज। और इसी के साथ मैं YouTube पे जितने लोग जुड़े हैं उनको मैं धन्यवाद करता हूं। कल हम दोबारा मिलेंगे। यू ऑल ऑल्सो, दोज हु वांट टू स्टे एंड टॉक विथ मी कैन स्टे, दोज हु वांट टू लीव कैन लीव। Okay, we have ended our today's session. We will meet tomorrow exactly at 9 o'clock sharp. धन्यवादः। शुभम भवतु। सर्वतः मंगलम भूयात्। श्वः रात्रौ 9 वादने